are so pretty, 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 pretty. Baby girl, you are so pretty, 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 pretty. Females made you just touching me.
Hello and welcome back to another episode of Let's Talk About It podcast. I'm your host, Deanna McKill. And I just want to welcome you guys. If you're new here, I talk about relatable topics, positivity, spirituality. I vlog, I do a lot of things. So if it's your first time here, today I'm going to be doing a podcast episode. I have these available like just straight audio too, but I like to put a visual up every now and then too. That way you guys could, have something to watch. But check out my latest vlog. Oh my gosh. Went to the Rockets game. It was so fun. Had a lot of behind the scenes type stuff on there. So be sure to go check that out. So in this episode, we are going to be talking about the noise of comparison, especially on social media and how it affects our self-worth, confidence, mental health as well. Just from watching our timelines, scrolling, seeing like unrealistic success stories and standards, and sometimes that can make you feel like you're behind. So basically that's what we're going to be talking about, because I feel like in today's day and age, social media plays a huge role in our day-to-day life. Whether that's you searching for a restaurant, you sharing content about yourself. Me, for example, I share like vlogs, I share my journey, I share, podcasts. I do like social media is everywhere and it's included in everything. So it's easy for us to be, in this world and feeling like we're unseen and compare yourself to people that because that's usually how you start off on social media. That's how it started. You get connected with people that they share their they share their lives online, and you're like, dang, like, because I'm guilty of this. When I was like a little bit younger, I'm guilty of this, seeing the people I graduated high school with, and I'm like, dang, they already done graduated college and like got a career and this and that, and I'm like, here I am just working a regular job, not knowing what I want to do with my life. And it could just make you feel some type of way. And don't mind me looking down. I have some don't mind me looking out the window. Attention span is like non-existent, but if I'm looking around, just ignore me. But I'm also looking at some notes that I have on my phone, on my tablet laptop thing here. That way I don't leave anything out. But yeah, so I'm going to be sharing my real thoughts about everything, personal experiences, and some steps that you can take to protect your peace, redefine your success, and stop measuring your life against somebody else's highlight reel. So it's very common that we compare ourselves to others. If you don't, then I don't know what to say. I feel like it's very human for you to compare yourself to others. Like I said, this is something that I used to do previously, like when I was younger. Now I just stay in my own lane and do my own little thing, because not everybody's journey is going to be the same. You shouldn't feel bad about it, because like I said, this is normal. I've talked to plenty of people who say the same thing. They're like, yeah, like I can't help but like sometimes you can watch someone else's life and you're like, dang, I want to be just like them. And you can either look at it as a way of being envious of that person, or you can be inspired by that person, and always choose to be inspired by that person. Like I said, nobody's journey is going to be the same, but you can take something from someone else's life, get inspired, and it could help you push towards your goals, and you make it your own way. You're not gonna it's not gonna be the same. Everybody has different connections, everybody has different skill sets, everybody has different personalities. Everything is going to be different. So if you ever feel like you're left behind, like, just don't feel that way. I know it's easier said than done. I just said that like so nonchalant, like, don't feel that way, but like, you shouldn't. How social media shapes your self-worth. Like, social media is fake. Half of the time it's fake. People fake things all the time, and you have to open up your mind and tell yourself, like, this person could be faking it, this person could be doing it for real, but let's choose reality over social media, in a reel, in a highlight, or a story, or something along those lines. Like, half of the time people be faking that stuff, and I said that so many times, like, especially when I lived in New Orleans. There were so many events and stuff that would be going on. They have people parking their nice cars on the road. You know how easy it is to just go by somebody's nice car and act like it's yours. You know how easy it is to go into a party or meet somebody and just act like you're there and you're really not there. People fake stuff all the time. Sometimes also social media, the algorithm that is pushed towards you, it'll like try to make you feel like you need to keep up with that, because our algorithm is tailored to like things that we like. And of course social media is going to keep pushing things to you that you relate to and things like that, and you might feel like you have to be like that or you have to experience those things, and you don't. Another thing, see, and it's so funny because when I was in class last week, this girl, we had to like introduce ourselves. My teacher, he was like, say one interesting thing about yourself. And of course, the one interesting thing I said about myself was me doing my podcasts and my vlogs and stuff like that. And then they start asking me, they're like, how'd you start doing that? Why'd you start doing that? Blah, 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 blah. And I was like, oh, that's so cool. Blah, 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 blah. And they were like, are you famous? And I'm like, no. I'm like, no, I'm not famous. I'm not famous. I was like, I do have people that support me, of course, but I'm not like some big, like huge person like Kai Cenat or like those. What are those guys? Those weird guys who make everybody mad with the hashtags in the background. Like, I know I'm not that big. Like, I'm not big like that. But that goes to what I was about to say. They were like, you get a lot of likes. They were like, do you get a lot of likes? Does that bother you if you don't get a lot of likes? If nobody listens to your podcast, if nobody watches your YouTube videos, like, does that bother you? Because I feel like that would bother me. And I was like, no. Because the whole purpose of me starting this thing here is me putting out these podcast episodes and sharing my personal experiences. The whole reason I started was to try to impact other people's lives. If I'm helping out one person, educating them on how they can help themselves, sharing my experience so that they don't feel left out, or putting some positivity inside of their head, I'm satisfied, period. Like, that was literally the whole goal for this. I'm not seeking to get like huge famous and this and that, blah blah. If it happens, then cool, like great. So whenever you post something online and you don't get a lot of likes, people might even go to the extent of deleting their content because it didn't reach the audience that they thought it would reach, or get enough likes, or get enough comments, or get enough interaction at all. And that's not something that's important to me. And you have to come to the realization that there are so many people in this world doing the same things and things like that. Like, it's okay if you don't get a lot of likes on stuff. One person, who was that? I feel like it was Arizi. He told me, he was like, when you think about your social media likes and stuff like that, or how many people like your post or whatever, imagine that many people in one room. 30 people in one room supporting you is a lot, because like people would be like, 30 likes, oh, I only got 15 likes, you know what I'm saying? But imagine that number of people in one room supporting for you, rooting for you, and things like that. And it's just another way that you can change your perspective on that instance. The emotional impact that social media has on our lives. I feel like anxiety is at an all-time high. Like, I feel like when I was a kid and I was a teenager, people was not talking about anxiety. Like, oh, I have anxiety. Oh, this is making me feel this type of way. Blah 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 blah. Like, it was not like it was today. And social media makes a lot of people insecure. Like, a lot of people insecure, especially with all these like Instagram models and stuff like that. It would be easy for a woman to feel some type of way about herself when you see all these Instagram models and OnlyFans models and people like that getting like all this money just from people wanting to look at them. And I think it's weird though, because it's like, I wouldn't want people to be fetishizing me. Like, I don't know. That's just me though. That's just me. But it could make you insecure in a sense, because it's like, everybody wants to be feeling attractive or confident in themselves and stuff like that. But I don't know. It could cause you to be insecure, along with not meeting your goals and being where you want to be in life and things like that. That ties into having self doubt. Whenever like that goes back into posting stuff and you worked hard, like you work hard on a reel, you work hard on putting this content out, and then nobody sees it, and then you start doubting yourself because you're like, dang, I worked so hard on this and I put this out for the world to see and nobody sees it, and it could discourage you. But hey, everybody's different. It's easier said than done to say don't let it bother you, but like you literally just can't because you live in reality, not in the internet world. So let's think about a time that we caught ourselves comparing our life to someone else's. Whether that's if you have a business, your body type, relationships, timing on whenever you accomplish things. I've done that plenty of times. Like I literally am hiding my stomach right now because I'm low-key kind of fat a little bit. Like I'm low-key like I gained a lot of weight like I mentioned in my last episode. But I still have enough self-confidence in myself to where I feel beautiful every day. I think I'm fine, like real life. I think I'm fine. Like, even though I got a fat stomach, I think my face is beautiful. I like my arms, I like my legs, I like my butt. I just don't like my stomach. And that can be changed though. It'd be easy for me to compare my body to these Instagram models and OnlyFans girls and stuff like that and be feeling all sad about myself. But no, like I don't even care. Because you have to have that self-confidence within yourself and believe in yourself. And that's where it all starts. Having confidence in yourself. I see people like whenever I was in a relationship, I would be seeing people getting married and engaged all the time, and it was so beautiful. And some people would look at that and be like, dang, when is it gonna be my time? And this and that, blah 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 blah. So like, I don't know, it's just I don't know. Everybody has their own little different things. I can relate to all of these things. My business, like I'm trying to start doing like social media stuff again, like I was doing in New Orleans with people, and like reach out to people here in Houston that I might be able to potentially help out and stuff like that. And it's hard, and it's easy to get discouraged about it. And then you see like all these since I am trying to do that on my business page, I see all these other businesses doing the same thing, and I'm like, dang, like it's a large market for that for this, But it's just time for me to step my game up and showcase my work and show these people what I could do. Period. That's all I can do. Like that's literally all I can do and promote myself. And let's also so what we're doing right now, we're thinking about a time we caught ourselves comparing our lives, business, bodies, timing, journeys to somebody else. And how does it make you feel in that moment when I think about those things? Like I said, it's easy to get discouraged, but you have to take those negative feelings and turn them into positive feelings and encourage yourself to do the opposite of what you're feeling. Instead of feeling like, oh, I see all these other businesses offering the same services as me, their quality is better, blah, 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 blah. Instead of me, like, because it would be so easy. Like, I literally watched an ad where there was a business that had multiple people working for that business. They said they worked with Celsius, they've worked with the NFL, they have 4K cameras, they have a office space with multiple studios that you can work inside of. And like looking at something like that, it would be easy to get discouraged because I don't have any of that. I'm literally working with my cell phone, a laptop, I have a camera, I have microphones, I don't have lighting. Like I would literally have to work with what I got. And that's all I can do. Let's face the facts and live in a reality that's realistic. That's literally all I could do. So why would I sit there and make myself feel bad about what the situation I'm in versus just work with what I got and feel good about it? I have all these skills that I'm able to do. Like I literally did not go to school for any of this stuff. I just literally know how to do it. And you have to like encourage yourself and be proud of yourself and like motivate yourself and take those negative feelings and turn them into a positive, have optimistic, realistic thinking. Period. So how does it make me feel? It makes me feel like I want to grind and I want to go harder. That's what it makes me feel like. I don't know about y'all. How does it make you feel? Let me know down in the comments. And what shifted my mindset? Feeling like poo. Like literally that. Over years and years and years of, not being confident in myself, being insecure and things like that. Eventually you get tired of feeling like that. That's what shifted my mindset. Me wanting to be better and also feel better. And then also help other people feel better. That's what shifted my mindset. What shifted your mindset? Here are a couple of signs that comparison might be affecting you. You feel discouraged after scrolling. We said that. You question your progress over worth. Remember, you always got to keep your progress. If y'all haven't listened to You versus You, it's 6 weeks long. I even made a journal for it. If you haven't listened to that, that needs to be what you need to watch next. Like for the next couple days, couple weeks, even if you do one episode a month and write in that journal I made, you need to go listen to You versus You. So yeah, you question your progress or worth. You downplay your wins. You rush your life to match other people's life. And you feel pressure to be seen, or you feel pressure to be seen instead of being fulfilled. Period. Like you don't have to be seen. You don't have to be in the spotlight to be successful. You know how many successful, happy people there are in the world that we literally don't even know exist? Just think about that for a second. And next, we're going to talk about a few ways to break free from comparison. So you're going to curate your feed intentionally. That's another thing you got to do. Like, okay, you have certain things on your social media feed. You got, let's say you got people flexing their jewelry, cars, whatever the case may be. If you want, let's just say you want to get into content creating. That's literally what the past couple days, that's literally what I've been doing. I've been curating my algorithm to show me things that would benefit me. So when I do scroll, I'm learning. So instead of seeing all these little cat memes, I love cats, by the way. I was seeing like cat memes and little funny videos and stuff like that. Since I have been trying to learn how to edit better, that's all I've been seeing on my feed. Now, I had posted a video recently. I went with my it's in the beginning of my last vlog, the one where I was going to school. It was like a week in my life or something like that. I learned how to do a cool new edit. And everyone's like, how'd you do that? That's so cool. How'd you do that? Changing my feed up. Limit your passive scrolling. That ties into what I was just saying. Like, I had to stop doing that too. I'm sitting here scrolling on Instagram. Next thing you know, it's 1 o'clock in the morning. Next thing you know, it's 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm still up. I'm like, what am I doing? I literally been watching cat videos all night. No. You gotta stop the passive scrolling and fill your time with something that is more productive to help you achieve your goals, get you where you want to be. Replace your comparison with curiosity. See what you can learn. Just like I said, every time I've been scrolling, I've been learning something new. Learn a new edit, learn a new way to promote my business, learn a new way to, do something cool or whatever the case may be. So you're going to have to replace your comparison with curiosity. Figure out things to help you get closer to where you want to be. Define success for your season. What does success look like for you right now? What does success look like for me right now? Past couple weeks, all January, I've been getting everything I wanted to say done. Period. Last week, I applied for my training license, which will allow me to work in the pharmacy before I even finish school, before I even take my pharmacy tech test exam. Like, I built me a new website, a new booking website for my social media services. I got that done. I built a portfolio showing the different work that I've done. I've done vlogs. I think I did 2 vlogs. I did a podcast episode. I've been able to go to school. I've been able to hang out with my family. I've been cooking in the house. Like, I've been doing a lot of stuff, bro. And everything that I've been saying I wanted to get done, I've gotten it done. Period. And that's me being intentional with my time and building myself up for success. So again, what does success look like for you in this season? You let me know. And is you really about being successful in what you want to achieve? Like, you have to put in that time, you have to put in that effort. And most of all, you got to put God first. I don't know if y'all are religious at all, whoever is listening. If you believe in God, that's the main factor. That's a cheat code right there. He's gonna set you up for success. God has been aligning me with everything that I need to that's an episode for another day. But he has been putting me in alignment, putting him first, making sure I pray, make sure I thank him, make sure I put him first every time I open my eyes. I pray before I go to sleep. I pray throughout the day. I pray. I have not been reading my Bible that much, but that is something I really need to do, is like read my Bible and get these scriptures. That's a blueprint. He the cheat code. The Bible the blueprint. Period. Like, straight up. You need to ground yourself in gratitude and reality, and remember that timing is personal. Like I said, it is not going to be the same for you and your brother. It's not going to be the same for the girl you graduated in high school with. Like, we are all on different paths. We all got our own journeys. We all have our own lessons we have to learn. We all have different personalities. We all have different skills. We all are all different. So it is like very important for you to not compare yourself to other people. Very, very, very important. And once you stop comparing yourself to other people and you just focus on what you're doing, you're gonna get stuff done. I promise you, I guarantee. I put that on my life. First-hand experience, I experienced that, I'm telling you. So, someone else's success does not cancel yours. Being unseen doesn't mean that you are unworthy. Slow growth is still growth. Let me say that one more time. Slow growth is still growth. Think about how long it takes for a tree to grow. Think about how long it takes for a garden to flourish. Some seasons, and think about it like this, like fruits, for example. All fruits grow in different parts, in different seasons. There's like harvesting time. There's a specific time that you have to plant a seed. There's so many X amount of time you gotta wait for that seed to what did it say? Grow, like I don't want to say germinate. What's the word? I don't know, but it gets a sprout, and then it gets its roots, and then it starts growing, and then it grows out the ground, and then it grows into with all these leaves, and then eventually the fruit comes up. Everything got its own timing. You know, strawberries grow faster than potatoes. That sounds funny to say, but I'm just saying, like, those are vegetables and fruits that you plant them the same way, but they grow at different times, and that's facts. So, and remember too, another thing, you're allowed to live life offline. Like, you do not got to be on the internet. You know how many social media breaks I took? As y'all can see, I did not post like anything last year. To get yourself right, to get your mental right, to get your heart right, to get your mind right, to get your plan right, to get everything right. You do not got to be on the internet. You do not have to be on the internet. You do not have to share your life on social media. You don't have to even look at other people's lives. You can literally make a page and only follow stuff that pertains to you, in a sense of where you want to be in life. Say you want to be a pharmacy tech like me. You go ahead and follow pharmacy tech information on the internet. You go research pharmacy tech information on the internet. Go to the library. Literally the library. That's why I've been going lately to the library. I checked me out some books for school. I was able to use the computers to it's a lot faster than my laptop here for me to create my websites and stuff like that. Like, and it's so quiet. And everybody in the library is on a mission, bro. Everybody got something planned out that they're trying to complete. Library is tea. That's what they say, right? The library is tea. Like, the library is cool. Okay. So before I end this episode, I just want to encourage you guys and empower y'all. You're not left behind. You're on your own journey. Compare yourself to your past self. How about that? You want to compare yourself to somebody? Compare yourself to the person you was in the past, and look at how much you've grown. Period. Just do that. And you have a meaningful journey you have a meaningful journey. It's for you to experience, it's for you to learn things for you about yourself and how to better yourself. And everything happens for a reason. Everything is happening as it should. It's unfolding the way it should. All right. So that's basically it, though. Like, we just gotta make sure we put ourselves first. Don't compare ourselves to other people. Enjoy the journey that you're going through. Enjoy this life that you have. Encourage the people around you. Remember that the people you have close to you should be encouraging you. They should be supporting you. They should be genuinely loving you and caring about you and stuff like that. Like, that's so important. The people you keep around you, the people you keep in your circle, like, they need to be on the same page as you. If you got people that's negative, people that don't believe in your visions, people that's not down to help you whenever you need help, they like literally not beneficial to you in any way, shape, or form, but to benefit you, to upset you, that's not even a benefit. That's a con. that's a con. Like, that is not cool. You want to be surrounded by people that love and care about you genuinely, wholeheartedly. And I'm telling you, ever since I started just staying home, being around my family love me, they care about me. I have like a few friends, actually. I have a few friends. I could call them up. We talking about encouragement. They talking about encouraging me. I'm talking about encouraging them. We tell each other we love each other because we actually do, and how much we appreciate each other. How can we help each other? I could call any of my close friends right now, asking for advice, and they're gonna give it to me real. Like, that's what you need around you. You need winners around you in your circle. You gotta have purposeful people around you. And that's another thing that's very important. God, purposeful people around you, a strong, positive mindset, a vision, a goal, and just get to it. It's not that hard. It's not for you to compare yourself to nobody else. You are not them. They are not you. Baby, we one of one. I know I am. I be telling people all the time, I promise you'll never meet another person like me. It's nobody that you can say, you know who you remind me of? You know, you remind me of so-and-so. I wholeheartedly believe that I am one of one. Nobody could hit me up and be like, you remind me of my friend so-and-so. Like, no, baby. Like, no, I don't. Nobody has never told me that. And that just goes to show you how your journey is completely different from somebody else, because you are completely different from somebody else. And I'm going to leave that at that. If you guys enjoyed this episode, if I made you have some positive thinking, if you guys rocking with me, if you're ready to be successful in your life and listen to this episode and take the information and digest it and go run away with it, go ahead and give me a thumbs up on this video. I appreciate y'all staying through and listening to it. I really hope this really changed your mind about the way you use social media, and then also view yourself in your journey. Subscribe if you haven't already. Go ahead and check out my Instagram as well. I have some personal stuff on there. I share little clips. If y'all want to get to know me, go ahead and follow my Instagram account. It's going to be down in the description. I have a link for everything. Don't forget to try out that mushroom gummies, y'all. Y'all, I think it's 15 or 20% off y'all could get with my code. The mushroom gummies, they're gonna get you tapped in. I'm telling you, they're gonna help you stay up all day. They're gonna help you focus. They're gonna keep you calm. The mushroom gummies is everything. So if y'all want to try those and get a little discount on them, go ahead and use my link down below. Like I said, everything is gonna be in that link. It's gonna say milkshake or something like that. Press that and everything is on the first page. If y'all want to get to know me, y'all can go ahead and scroll to the side and you can read about me. If you scroll again, it has some quick links to some of my other episodes on YouTube. Again, I just want to thank y'all for supporting me, joining me, loving me, being here, and I want to see y'all win. Alright, y'all. Thank y'all for joining me, and most importantly, be blessed and don't forget to smile. Bye.